I have cut my paper down to size, as you can see, and what I'm actually going to do is glue it to the back of the frame like this, but I'm only going to glue 1, 2, and 3 sides so that we can slide the picture in. Now, the idea is that the end that we slide it in needs to be the end that has the most space. So I'll glue these 3, and then I'll place my paper on it so that there's a little gap for sliding the photograph in. Okay, so let's get gluing. Now, if you don't have wood glue, Elmer's glue will work. The school glue will work, but it's not as good. So Elmer's Glue All is a really good one. Or if you have the tacky glue that you can also get from the dollar store, it will work as well. So I'm going to line up my paper on here and press it down, and then make sure that all the little glue spots have made contact, because if they don't make contact, they're not going to stick the paper. So now I'm going to turn it over again on my little drying spot and see how pretty that's looking so far. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Now, the dry one that I made the other day is now going to come on here, and we're going to actually glue it on here so that it can sit there and be a decoration for my frame. So once again, what I will do is put some glue on here, and again, I'm going to only do the corners. See, 1 and 2. And then I will put my board down on it. And if there's any glue squishing out like I just did, it's okay, because this glue will glue invisible. So that's just fine. Sometimes it's easier if you want to paint your glue on, that works too. But yeah, that's how I'm going to do that one for now. So then I also, my other option here, what I was thinking of is making one with a pink background. And I think I cut my paper a little bit crooked, so we'll try, or I glued my stick on crooked, that's what it is. Not dry all the way yet, so I can still adjust it. Sometimes things go crooked. So we're going to do that, and then we'll glue this other part on it afterwards. But right now, I think what I'm going to do is glue it to here, and then I'll do my top piece last, because that's going to be the other decorated one. Some of our other projects that we're going to do, we will have some wonderful, so I'm going to do it on this side, some wonderful sequins or sparkles that we use, and those are smaller pieces for gluing on things, so we might need to use a different type of glue. Right now we're going to use this because it seems to be working pretty well. And now I'm going to put that on here and let it dry. And once again, I will leave it sitting here to dry because it's such a sunny day and the temperature is pretty high. Try and get it as straight as you can. But you know what? The only thing perfect is God. So if it's slightly off, we just need to accept it as it is. But do our best. If we did our best and there's a slight difference, it's okay. All right? Okay, so while those are drying, I want to tell you that we can turn these into a magnet if you'd like. Or we can also put a little loop on the back so you can hang it up. Or I'll also, one of these, I'll show you how to do a little stand for the back of it in the next video, I think. But then next week, I think we might try this one, and it should still be in your dollar store if you check for it. It's called a DIY, which means do it yourself. wind chime, and it has everything you need in there. It's even got a paintbrush. It's got the string and the paint. It's got the little metal things to make a wind chime. And there is a warning on it, so children under 3 are not supposed to do it. So parents, if you're looking at this and you're thinking, oh great for my 3-year-old, you better be sitting there with them doing everything, because there are small parts. Anyway, so we'll do that one on another day. That gives you a chance to go and purchase it. My idea is, which is one thing that I have the blue for here, is that I'm going to paint it, but then I'm also going to add some sand, because there's shells in this one. It looks like seashells. So I'm going to add some sand to it, because that'll be really pretty. At least I think so. So I'll give you a few days, Dollar Tree. And that's, what, $3 for this project? Because 1, 2, and 3 items here. 1, 2, 3. You need glue, the sand, and the kit. And we can put those together in the next show. And like I said, I'll give you a few days. Sometime next week, I'll bump up the video for that one. All right, enjoy.